Hi everyone, my name is Miss P, and I'm the face and voice behind the Memorial Studio. This is gonna be a quick and fast tutorial, just a little video on how to edit some of the templates that I have on Etsy. I normally create my templates on Photoshop. I've been doing this for like 13 years already, and I designed them in Photoshop, and then I typeset, I put the typesetting in InDesign. But a lot of people is asking me, Photoshop, sometimes they say Photoshop is too expensive, or it's really hard. It has a very steep learning curve. So I've been trying to add some of my obituary designs that I have on in Photoshop and InDesign into Canva. So I've been transferring them into Canva for you, for whoever asks, whoever needs a file. You can actually buy it on Etsy. And this is when you buy your file on Etsy, you'll get a file like this. That's a PDF that you will download. And from the download, you will click on this link and it will direct you to the specific template that you purchase. Okay. So that's the first part. So you click on there. This is the 4 panel, or the 111 by 17 folded. This is the large program. Once you get this, it's going to tell you this is the Memorial Studio. Share a template with you. Then you use the template, and then now you can edit. Okay, this particular template is has a couple things that you cannot edit just because of the there's things in Canva that you cannot do. So Canva, sometimes you cannot add all the fonts that you like. There's specific fonts that I use in Photoshop, that I download, that I like, that are not available in Canva. Also, there's some effects like the little lights, the little stroke lights, the some of the effects that I put on the font are not available in Canva. So normally these are gonna be images, okay? So if you need to change the top, you might have to delete this and just type it with one of the fonts that Canva has. This is a image, so you won't be able to edit that, but you will be able to edit, the dates, sunrise, sunset, the name, the services, everything that you really, really need to edit. You will be able to edit on here. This of course, if you want to edit that, this is not, let me see. Yeah, the titles are not editable, just pretty much your writing, and then the pictures, the background. So there's a couple things that you have to kind of know on here. These pictures, you can change the size of them if you want, to make them bigger or small. They do have I just made them here kind of like all these ones are the same, all these ones are the same. So let's see. So let's say you don't have a Canva premium, or whatever. How do you say, the premium version of Canva, the paying version? You have the free version. How do you actually edit pictures? A lot of people ask me, oh, I don't have the version of Canva, so I cannot take out the background. So let's say if I want to take out the background on one, there's a little um site that I tell people to go. I normally can cut it in Canva if I want to. I normally do my designs in Photoshop, so I take my background in Photoshop. But let's say you don't have Photoshop and you don't want to pay for Canva Plus. There's this right here. This site is called Pickwish, and they do give you like five, I believe it's like 5 images for free a day. So let's say you have an obituary that you want to do for a loved one, and you have a couple pictures that you want to take the background off. Okay, so I'll do a test right now. You can upload those pictures here. So let's start with that. Let's say we want to change this picture, the main picture, right? So let's right click and look at my layers. So Canva has layers, so you can look at the layers and you can see. So we have, those are the pictures. Then right here, they're like the clouds that I put on there to cover the edge a little bit. Then we have the lace. This is celebrating This is like the little shiny lights, the lights that I put, and this is the picture. So let's say I want to delete this picture, I want to add another one. So you have the flowers, everything is kind of separated so you can actually edit as you wish. Let's say we want to delete this. So I can click on that and do delete, right? So I can click on the little bucket right here, the little delete, and my picture is gone. So I don't have that picture. Now I want to add the main picture, right? The picture of the person that passed away. So how do you do that? I normally would just go here, upload. You'll upload a picture into your files. You upload a picture. And then let's say, let's go to my, I have so many things here. Let me go to my desktop. I created a little right here. So let's say I have a picture that I want to upload. That's going to be the front of my obituary. I can add this. I do open. And then that's going to come up here. It's going to upload into my Canva. And then I'll show you how you can do it in Canva if you have Canva Plus or Canva Premium or the paid version of Canva. So you click on that and that picture is going to come up here. See, it's going to come up here, but it's a square. So it doesn't have the transparent background yet. You can easily do it on Canva here, and you do edit photo, and then you go background remover, and it does a pretty good job on removing the background. I was quite impressed. I don't really use this for my editing things, but it works pretty well. So let's say I want it here. So if you see, it's kind of clashing with the letters. So that's why I added some of the clouds on it. So I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger, so I can make it a little bit bigger, and then I might want to edit her a little bit, maybe right here. And then I right click on it and look at my layers, show all layers, and I want to bring her below my little cloud, so the cloud kind of covers her a little bit. And then I can click on my cloud. I can make my cloud a little bit bigger if I want to kind of move it a little bit down so it kind of covers her a little bit better. You see, so it's not so sharp, the edge of my cut. So I can put her here. I like that there. That edge is kind of seamless. You see, it's kind of disappear. We don't want sharp edges on your design because it just doesn't look too natural. So we can move that down. We can duplicate. We can duplicate or cloud, so it's a little bit more. It shows a little bit better, so we can do duplicate, so it's kind of a little bit darker. Then we can put it below or things on top of that one. See, and now it covers your edge very nicely. You can change your the name. So let's call it Carla. Um, Carla Lee. And you can change the color, you can change the font. These ones are actually editable, so you can actually edit them. You can make them black, it shows up a little bit better. You can change the color of your font. So let's say you don't have a Canva Pro and you want to edit one of the pictures. So let's try with one of these ones, okay? So this picture, I want to change it to something else, or let's change this one. So let's go into the obituary. Let's change this one. So we're going to delete this picture and I want to add a picture there. So the same thing. So, but instead of going in Canva and uploading it because I don't have the Pro, I want to go to this little site that I show you. It's called Pickwish. Like I said, it gives you like 5 pictures a day for free. So you can go features and then go to background remove. You can click on that and then you can do upload. And then let's upload another picture of her that I want to add there. So let's say I want to add this one of her or this one. And then it's going to upload it here and it's going to do the same thing that Canva did. It's going to remove my background. And then like I said, this is like not, so you can click on it, see the background is gone. All these little squares mean that you have a transparent background. Now you download it. You can download it, a free image. And I believe, like I said, it gives you like 5 a day. So see, you have your little picture right here. It's going to be on your, depending on where you have it downloaded. So let's go back into my Canva and I'm going to upload that file. Okay. So I'm going to go into here. I want to check where did it go. might have went to my, yeah, right here. So I'm gonna click on here. It's gonna upload my file already with the transparent background. So I click on it. See, if you see, my background is gone. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller, and I'm gonna add it into that spot that I had on there that looks nicely. Can make it a little bit bigger, and now I can just make it all the way there so it doesn't cover my letters. So now the same thing, you right click on it, go into your layers, and then you're gonna see your layers, and you're gonna see that she's above the clouds. We want it underneath the clouds. So these are the clouds, so we're gonna bring her down. So I'm gonna grab that layer and we're gonna bring it down here. And now the clouds kind of cover her so we don't have that sharp edge, okay? The obituary is an image, so you won't be able to edit that or this, but you will be able to edit your order of service. The same thing with this, you will be able to edit that, and then this and this. So I like this, that is a two column. It just looks a lot nicer. And then we can change this picture too if we want to. Okay, so we have that. Then let's add one more picture here. The same thing, we're gonna delete it. You can delete it like that. And let's upload another picture of her. We're gonna go to my uploads, upload file, and we're gonna go into my desktop where I have my folder, and we're gonna upload one more picture of her. We're gonna do open, and this is, depending on what you want to do. If you have the how do you say, the paid version of Canva, you can do it immediately here. If not, you can use that little free pick wish thing that I show you. So another one, let's do edit photo. Let's do background remover. It's pretty easy. This is pretty self explanatory, and it's a really cool little. Okay, so let's say I want to make her a little bit smaller. We're gonna add her right here in the corner. She looks cute there. That's really nice. There you go. So now let's see to add pictures into this little square. So let's say I want some pictures in here. The same thing, you can change all this. That's fine, right? Let's add. So the same thing I do upload some pictures. Let's do upload files. Let's see some family pictures. Let's add a couple of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do all these ones. Let's do open. Oh no. Got it. Okay, I got some of the pictures are too heavy, so that's fine. So let's say I have this one. What do? I just grab my picture. They're still loading. But let's say some of the pictures already loaded. I grab it and then I put it in there, just like that. Beautiful. Then another one that loaded, this one, I grab it and put it right there. See, it's super, super cool. I grab it and then I add it like that. You don't really have that. The same thing with this ones. I believe so. Let me see. Can I do that with this one? These ones are a little bit more tricky because it's grabbing the whole thing. Let me go my layers, show layers right here. So I can click on that and then I can go into my thing and then can I add it in there? Let me see. This one you might have to add it more. Okay, right here. If you want to add it in there, you can just make it smaller and put it in there. Because it's coming from Photoshop, so it's a little bit more tricky. We put it in there. There you go. So that fits in there perfectly, nicely there. If you want another picture of her, it doesn't matter. You can do the same thing, see? So that you can move it in there. That's a picture of her and it goes into that little square. So let's say I want to have a little, I like that. I want to finish adding these family pictures here. The same thing. This is really easy. You just grab the pictures and put it in there. You can click on there and move it a little bit like that. Edit it a little bit. But it's super, super. See, this is cool. We can add some other pictures in there just to fill it up. fill it up with pictures. We can do that. We can make the picture a little bit bigger. And your squares can be edited too. So we do that, and pretty much this is done. So let's say I finish editing on my order service. I added my information. Her name is Carla, so we can change that. You can change all this. How do you download it? So this is a long one. So we're gonna do to share, and then you're gonna download it as a PDF. So you go into PDF, PDF standard, or PDF for print. So you click on there. And if you're sending it to an actual print shop, you will do crop marks and bleed. But if you're printing it yourself, I'm gonna show you how it looks after I print it, okay? So we're gonna download it like that. You can do CMYK if it's for professional printing, and you only have that capability if you are a Canva paying customer. If it's only you have a free account, you can only do RGB. So you do download, and then I'll show you how it comes out after it's printed, because it's really cool. So this is how it comes out when it's printed. So I printed like a nice, I believe this is an 80-pound cover gloss. So you print it, so if you see the margin is pretty nice. I printed on a 12 by 18 piece of paper, so you have a little extra that will cut off right now. But you see, this is your cover. This is panel number 1. This will be your panel number 2. See, everything is pretty nice and in a line. This is panel number 3, and this is your panel number 4. Okay, so if you see, the fonts and everything is pretty crisp. Even though these ones were images, they're still pretty nice and crisp. And like I said, I printed on a 12 by 18, so it's a little bit bigger, just because I want to cut it. So how you finish this, you will grab that and you will cut it. I normally just like to grab a guillotine and cut it a little bit smaller than 11. You have enough space to do that. You have enough margin. So I normally do like 11 and a little bit if you're doing 12 by 18, and it's not gonna cut anything in the inside because I designed it like that, so you have enough space to cut it and trim it to the edge. And then right here, you just do a little bit, you do 8.5, you cut it right here, and you will have, let's see, on the side, you do the back of, you cut it from the back, and it will be like a little bit one from the 8.5, and it will cut nicely. Now this is your booklet finished. See, so from there you have enough space, and the fonts are nice and big. Anybody can read it. If you have more information here, of course it's going to be a little bit bigger, but it's going to be a little bit smaller, but see, and that's it, and you have your obituary done, and it's nicely designed, and you're good to go. Bye bye. If you have any questions, you can always message me. Send me a message on Etsy, or you can email me at thememorialstudio@gmail.com.